homes, simply for the reason that the armed forces and the police have lost legitimacy. They have lost their human values and ethical and professional values. Any officer or soldier in the armed forces or police must take off the uniform and go back to his home. He cannot accept to be a tool to kill his fellow Egyptians. I appeal to all the Egyptian citizens not to join us here in the squares, no, but to show some solidarity. Our fellow brothers have been slaughtered. The blood of the Egyptians have become cheap. We are not asking for assurance or security, but we all only ask you to maintain your human values, to keep your conscience clear, to take to all the streets and squares of Egypt, to voice out your cry that the military state has come to an end. The bloody coup must come to an end. I swear to Almighty God, if you remain at home, that Abdel Fattah al-Sisi will turn Egypt into another Syria. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi will turn Egypt into a civil war. Now you must take to the street to clearly declare that the military coup has come to an end and the role of the military machine has come to an end. An institution that is killing its people cannot deserve to remain in power. I address the world conscience, the international organizations, the international community, the human rights organizations, and the EU delegations who have been here among us in Rabaa al-Adawiyya and have clearly established that we are all peaceful demonstrators, as if they have came out from here presenting intelligence reports to the police and armed forces to slaughter us easily. If you do not move now, if the international community, the international human rights organizations do not move swiftly and immediately to stop this massacre, they will be implicated and accessories to the murder of the Egyptian people. And you cannot be forgiven throughout history that you have come here not to mediate, but to provide intelligence reports to Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Finally, I express solidarity to the brave, intrepid, steadfast Egyptians who have stood firmly to their ground, offering sacrifices not for personal gains or partisan gains as falsely depicted by Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and his collaborators. I swear by Almighty God that our fellow brothers here have been staging a peaceful sit-in, sacrificing their own bloods simply for the Egyptian people, for the Egyptian citizens, to put an end to the military machine, to put an end to dictatorship, the military dictatorship, to offer dignified way of life to the Egyptian. Not anymore. This time is gone. I ask you to take to all the streets and squares in Egypt to declare it out clearly that the military coup has ended and the police state has come to an end. Egypt will remain a civil state where every Egyptian should hold his head high in dignified life. My own daughter has fallen martyred together with other fellow martyrs. I am not here to eulogize her, yet we, like many others here, are offering sacrifices, not for personal gains or partisans' benefits, only for the cause of God, only for the Egyptian people to lead a dignified life in dignity, in pride, and in honor, independent, and thank you very much.
So that was